Welcome to Not Your Average Neighbor, the podcast celebrating inspiring individuals and the amazing work they do in our community. I'm Ann Roshar, your host, inviting you to join me as we shine a light on stories of resilience, connection, and good news. Let's build a neighborhood that uplifts and inspires, one story at a time. Hey neighbors, it's Ann Roshar, not your average neighbor, hostess with the mostest. And today I have a very special guest. His name is Kyle Atkinson, and he is a real estate coach and productivity director based in coastal Delaware. Say what? Delaware? Yes. I can be besties with lots of people all around the country and internationally, if I do say so myself. He spends most of his time helping new agents, helping new and struggling agents, with find their footing and build confidence and get into action. Outside of coaching, Kyle sells a few homes a year, I'm sure more than a few, and loves all things local when it comes to life at the beach. Oh, I love life at the beach with a mix of real estate know-how, dry humor, and way too many Bravo references. He is definitely not your average neighbor. Welcome, Kyle.
Thank you, neighbor.
I love that voice too.
Me too. I don't know where it came from, but it just pops out.
Well, to get the party started, I met you on TikTok, and I'm sure all my friends are like, she is nuts. Like, why would you reach out to someone you don't know? Like, specifically my bestie real estate partner, Raymond Seidel. He's fun as F. He is the funnest guy, but he would die rather than send a message to someone that he doesn't know. So that's where I'm his yin to his yang, right? Like, I step outside. But again, I'm a little older, and so I give a lot less fucks.
And it's funny too, because I used to never be that kind of person. I was like, I'm never posting a video. I'm not talking on camera. And then I had this realization. I was like, unfortunately, that's how I look and sound in real life. So might as well just put it out there.
I know. And that's what he said to me once. He's like, well, it's the way you look. I go, ow, you little jerk. But you know what? Again, no F's given at this point. I'm 52 without a clue, and I don't care.
Whatever water they are serving in Iowa, please send some to Delaware.
It's iced tea, actually.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great.
So I started watching Kyle's TikToks, and he brought up this one TikTok, and I'm going to share it on our social medias so that you can see how this connection really organically happened. So Kyle really posts a lot, and I love it so much because you just post anything. And by the way, you get to drive and post. We're in Iowa. We cannot. As of July 1st, we're hands-free or we're going to get tickets. So it's a lot of in his car, but it's a lot of him helping agents, and I love it so much. But he was like, okay, and he calls everyone besties. We're all besties.
All besties.
And he said, besties, I am going to my book club. I'm not quoting verbatim, but I'm going to my book club. I didn't read the book, but I think I'm just going to make up something so unhinged, so crazy that they're going to be like, what book did you read? Come to find out, part 2, the book was crazy, and you couldn't even make up anything.
No, I think they collectively were gaslighting me into the plot of this book.
And the book is called Golden Girl, and I immediately went out and got it. I immediately sent him a text. I'm like, I want to be in book club with you. And so we both bought it. I'm halfway through, and you did not make it through.
Which is hard stop. Yep.
Yeah. I get it. But like I said, I was a nanny in Nantucket when I was 17 and 18. So just like the vibe. Have you ever been to Nantucket?
I've never been. I think the only time I've ever experienced it is when I'm watching like Jaws.
Oh, right.
Probably
Yeah,
not
it's
like
just
the best introduction.
it's just like that. No. Um, well, you're so close. You should absolutely go. It's on my bucket list to go back. It takes a little bit of money to go. So it is something that I would like to do again, just to I just loved it so much. So that's that is literally how we met. I am a little goofball, and you were like, I'm in.
Like I said, like
So
your energy is just so infectious. And the beauty of TikTok right now is like it's taking people from all these random places and just connecting us. And now we're besties.
exactly. And that is when they took away TikTok for like that. I literally was like, what are you? You feel threatened. I get it. Okay. This isn't forever. And then luckily, like a day later, it was back up. I was like, thank God. Who knows? They'll probably take it away again, but
I hope not. I mean, I sat there that first day and I was like, what do I do?
right, because I am not into reels. I am
Right.
not a reels person. I am not, it's not my jam because they're so pretty and perfect over there. And on TikTok, you can be you.
Yeah. It's like chaos coordination. Like that's all
Yes.
TikTok is.
So you are a realtor with Keller Williams in Delaware. Tell me a little bit about your real estate journey.
So my real estate journey is actually really funny. I mean, I think it's hilarious. Other people could probably be like, that's so stupid, Kyle. I was born into it, quite literally. My grandmother's a realtor. My late grandfather was a real estate agent. My mother, my uncle. And
Oh,
so they
wow.
would put me in a playpen in their office. They would take me on open houses. So I coined myself the open house king because I've been doing it since diapers. Um, However, once I graduated high school, I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do my own thing. So I went to school in New York City for fashion merchandising, did a little stint in corporate fashion, and quickly realized that is not where I wanted my life and career to go. So I moved back down to the beach. I GM'd and opened some restaurants. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to give real estate a chance. And so I started with a boutique brokerage, quickly found Keller Williams, started at the front desk, and now I am our productivity director and a licensed real estate agent. So that's
Awesome.
kind of it in a nutshell.
I love that. I love that so much. We have a few family-based brokerages here that, well, one of them just changed their name. They were Coldwell Banker Hedges Real Estate for 138 years. I'm like, how was real estate even a thing? But it was here in Iowa.
It
I
exists.
want to say it was 138 years. I could be wrong. It could be, but it was 1887. So whatever that math is, because now they're called Realty 87. But yeah, they started that long ago, which I'm just, it's like those are the pioneers, the people who really, they had the books where they had to go in and, facts and
Yeah. Like they couldn't just like go on the MLS and do a quick search.
right, or text someone and
They're like,
say,
let me check my binder. I'll be back.
yeah. Which for some people they would have to drive all the way into Cedar Rapids, look through the binder, and it was only updated like maybe once a month. So yeah, insane how convenient and at our fingertips real estate is now. So I love that you landed on that. I secretly, my son is exactly like me in a lot of ways. He's not this crazy, but I secretly hope that he like gets the bug at some point because he really knows how to talk to people. Not me, but other. He's very kind with other people. So I think it would be good, but he is just not there yet. He's 20, almost 21 in October. And mom, and no, he does not want to do it. But so how do you compare? Because I've only been in two brokerages as well. A boutique brokerage. It was Better Homes and Gardens. And then Keller Williams. So what are the goods and bads with both?
So the goods and bads with both. Obviously, boutique brokerages are smaller, so you're not necessarily paying as much. There might be a different model or fee structure. However, the thing that I quickly learned was support was one of the most important things to me. Yes, a boutique brokerage might be smaller and you can be more one-on-one with those mentors and your coaches and your broker. However, they don't have the systems necessarily in place. So when I went to a company like Keller Williams, and the beauty is too, when I took over this productivity program, is I really went back to when I started as an agent and was like, what do I need? What did I not know? And in the course, nothing.
Right. Absolutely. You learn on the job training every single day.
Yeah, exactly. It's like putting the real in real estate.
Right.
And, through this agent kickstart program, I slowly developed this like KW like heart. I was like, I'm about this company. I love it. There's support. I can go to my broker if I need to, even if there's 250 other agents. And
Right.
those relationships I've just learned and cultivated are one of the most important things when deciding on, which kind of model to go with and which brokerage.
Absolutely. And I will say, my eyes were wide open once I went from our small little brokerage to Keller Williams, how much training and support there is at a bigger brokerage. It's not even comparable because, the boutique brokers, they had the ideas, they had the vision, they didn't have the procedures or processes. And that's kind of how I started. Was I was kind of their assistant, to kind of help with files. And I'm telling you, being at the front desk or being an assistant, unlicensed assistant, I didn't do anything that wasn't appropriate for my job, but those ways are the best ways to get into a real estate company. And so, message to everyone out there: if you're thinking about real estate, team up with someone and be their assistant. That is the best way to learn, I think, because I'm a learner that learns by doing, not by sitting in a room and surprise, like we said. You don't learn anything about real estate in the
No.
classes.
They teach you everything everyone else does. And something else too, like kind of like to add on that message, like when you're talking to these brokerages, ask them the hard questions. Like, what's your agent success rate like? How many agents are actually in production? Is this mentor just somebody that's going to drive me around on showings with them? Or are they going to walk me through the documents? Are they going to walk me through the negotiation process? Are they going to take me contract to close? Like, that's the biggest piece of mentorship that I think a lot of people miss the ball on.
Preach. I mean, we can stop right now because that is the best takeaway from this already. I totally agree. And they're not offended. They want you. They want you to ask the hard questions too, because it shows them that you're dedicated and that you're really in this to learn and be the best agent you can be. So I absolutely love that. I was invited to the club by the woman I was assisting for. And when she gave me that permission, I was like, because, again, in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, it's very heavily family-owned brokerages, or not, I guess not so much anymore, but there are a couple that have been around forever. And so I just didn't know if I fit the mold of a Cedar Rapids realtor. Come to find out, I'm great. I'm just kidding.
More than great.
Come to find out that, it's okay. It takes all kinds. And so I'll never forget that invitation. I'll always be appreciative of it. And, I'm on our local board and I do some work for our Iowa board. And so, yeah, I really am invested. And that is another thing for new agents. Get involved in any committees that you can, involving other realtors and lenders and affiliates, inspectors, because that's how you're going to get your deals. It literally.
Yeah. So there's two parts to that. So one, I mean, your vendor relationships are going to be crucial. Network with everyone. I mean, you're giving your clients realistically 3 references for each job. So 3 lenders, 3 attorneys, because we're an attorney state here, 3 inspectors. And sometimes people go to those people first and they're like, hey, I want to buy a house. Do you know anyone? And if you build that relationship, they're giving that referral to you. The second part, Anne, is this goes to my special secret announcement.
Okay. Kyle, I gotta say it. Let me ramp you up here. We're gonna take a quick break and do Kyle Atkinson. Tell me something good.
I'm gonna tell you something so good. So good. I am very excited to say I'm officially our vice chair of our local association YPN committee.
Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is so exciting. Did you happen to go to DC No?
I did not. So I was just kind of sitting on the committee for like the first 6 months of the year. Just volunteering time, sitting in meetings, doing all of our events, our panels and such. And then I got a magical email the week they got back from DC saying, hey, we're interested in this position. Our board of directors met and they unanimously approved it. So I'm super excited.
It's such a good feeling, isn't it? And for those of you who don't know what YPN is, because we have something called Impact CR here in Cedar Rapids, but in Iowa City, just a little bit down south, they have a YPN. It's Young Professional Network, right? Mm-hmm. And it's something that realtors, I'm sorry, say that again.
It's young in the business, not young in age.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Good to know. Good to know, because I did attend an Impact CR, and that's where I met Fred, who was last week's guest. And my girlfriend and I, we went to this event. We thought it was for young people, and we're like, we don't care. And actually, there were older people there too. So that's good to know. It's young in business, not in age.
Absolutely. And I mean, we have people and, so we try to do probably like 4 to 6 events a year. We have people that have been selling real estate for like 25 years, 30 years that attend. And then we have someone that literally just got their license approved that day. So seeing like that collaboration between experience is just a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so the reason why I asked you if you were in DC is because the NAR YPN puts on an event prior to the Capitol conference kind of legislative meetings that we have in DC. So will you be attending next year?
I think I will.
Yay! Okay, well, if we don't meet before then, we will definitely meet then. And it's earlier. It's in it's in June next year. Our summer meeting that we just had is in May because it's kind of late.
Good. Well, I'm sure we'll meet before then. Maybe
I hope so.
Family reunion.
Oh, I've never been. Is that devastating news to you?
My heart is broken and shattered into a million pieces.
No, I need to give it a try. It just comes at a time where I feel like I'm always a little broke. And I know that Keller Williams, you can save some money and it'll help with and I should do that, but then I always feel broke. So where is it next year?
So it's going to be in Atlanta next year, which I'm grateful for, because going to Vegas the past 2 years in a row, it's just been terrible. The flights and all that. So we're finally on the East Coast. So I'm really grateful for that. And I've never been to Atlanta. So
really?
Flying into it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So let's just go into a little Atlanta Housewives while we're here. Who was your favorite newcomer this season?
So, controversial opinion.
Oh, go on.
I'm obsessed with every single cast member currently on that franchise.
Yeah, even
I need Needy to come back though.
Yeah, Nene. Come back, Nene. We all miss you.
We need her.
Yes.
America needs her.
Absolutely. I love Frick and Frack back together.
Oh yeah.
I don't love Drew so much.
I think Drew is just refreshing in the sense because she's not as relatable, and I find her just to kind of be like that little ankle biter.
Yeah.
She just makes everyone else look good.
Except she has a beautiful voice, and you cannot take that away from her.
Absolutely.
Britt, I could not handle at all. I could not. Her nasal, I can't. It was like, I mean, she should have came and stuck up for herself and like, saw that out. But anyway, so who's your all-time favorite housewife of Atlanta besides Nene? We know Nene. So is there another one?
Another controversial opinion.
Yeah.
Kim Zolciak. She's just such good TV.
Yeah. She is a train wreck.
There's something about her that like I just feel like she smells like cigarettes and Chardonnay. Like
Absolutely. Just like Lisa Vanderpump.
Exactly. But I loved the dynamic between Nene and Kim, and I love some Portia.
Yeah. I love Portia too. It may not have been the right time for her to come back because of all the things that happened, but onward and upward. And, I hope that Phaedra does bring a little, I know she'll stir the pot, but like, give us a little bit of your life. I love her boys, seeing them grown up. So I'm all in on that. I'm glad Cynthia was a friend this year because I feel like friend is where she needs to be.
She needs to stay in that lane.
Yes.
We're not moving. Andy, don't move her.
Andy Cohen, listen, we've got advice, okay? Take a listen. She's so great to come in and just like be a conduit of being friends with everyone, but also like, we're good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Small doses.
Yeah, exactly. So that's so funny. So sorry, we digress. We had to check in with that. Well, congratulations on your amazing news.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you're going to rock it. And then you'll be the chair.
I think that's the plan. And then hopefully shooting for board of directors next year too.
Yay. Well, I believe in you. And I know that you've got a huge team of people cheering you on TikTok as well as at home base. So let's talk about home base a little bit. Give me 3 things that I probably don't know about Delaware.
Okay. So 1, you might have to fact check me on this, but I'm like 95% sure we have more chickens than people.
No.
Yeah. Our
more chickens than people.
Yeah, we are like a chicken state, which is so funny because people think Delaware, they're like either like northern Delaware, like Wilmington, or they're like the beach. But no, we got chickens.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Blew my
Aubrey
mind already.
Plaza is the most famous person from Delaware, beating out Joe Biden and the man who made the Heimlich maneuver and Ryan Felipe.
Oh, I had no idea she was even there, but Ryan Felipe, yes, please.
Oh yeah. He so I actually have met him a few times. When I was working in like the restaurants, and he is gorgeous.
So. Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah.
And nice.
Yeah, he's very nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
And then I think the third really big piece about Delaware is you can be at the most southern point to the most north point within like an hour and 30 minutes.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it only takes about 45 to like an hour to go completely east to west.
Wow. Yeah. Are you licensed in any other states because of that?
No, I'm strictly just Delaware. I got to sell what I know. As soon as I cross a state line, I mean, sometimes there's towns that I'm like, where am I? I'm still in Delaware.
Yeah, exactly. And that happens in Iowa too, for sure. Well, that's so funny. So our famous people are Ashton Kutcher. He's from our area. And he and Mila will come, there'll be sightings of him sometime. Right now, Caitlin Clark is pretty famous. She is a WNBA basketball player.
Oh, yeah.
And Elijah Wood was born in Cedar Rapids area. And actually, my uncle-in-law is his uncle. So we are connected that way. Yeah, it's crazy. And then who else? Oh, Berger from Sex and the City. I don't remember his real name. Remember that she dated, and he was a real douchebag. He broke up with her via a Post-it note.
I have to go back and rewatch it because I was watching it when I lived in the actual city because I was like, oh, like this is so meta. Like I'm living this life.
Yes.
And now I completely forget the entire plot besides Mr. Big. That's it. I remember Mr. Big. And I was always
I
like,
mean,
how is Carrie affording
I
this
know.
lifestyle by just
I
making
have,
a little blog?
yeah, well, I won't say what happens, but listen, in the new series, I can't. As soon as they did what they did, I was like, why am I watching then? And I love Samantha. Like,
I do too. She's my favorite.
I know, like she brought the real.
She did.
I love how people are like gaslighting Carrie now. And it's like, it's true. I always thought I was a Carrie. I was like, but no, I don't want to be a Carrie. She's really
No,
not that nice.
no, she's not. She's like, I'm giving main character energy. And I'm like, not really.
Yeah, you're giving Mean Girl, actually,
Yeah.
you self-serving
Yeah.
narcissist.
We're canceling Carrie.
Let's cancel Carrie. I'm sorry. I loved her so much, but then when I rewatch, I'm like, what did I love about her again? I loved her fashion, and I loved Big, and I loved Aiden.
That
And
was
that's
it.
about it. Anyway, so Berger, whatever his name is, he's from our area too. So
You got to save some celebs for the rest of us. They're all coming from Iowa.
well, listen, not your average neighbor is going to be a celebrity soon. So let's talk more about productivity coaching and kind of give me, or for, like I said, older agents who don't probably do as much productivity type activities because we are in our heads or whatever. So give us your 5 top tips for new or stagnant, I guess. That it seems like a downer word, but just like someone who needs a boost.
Yeah. So, I mean, this just goes back. So, this agent kickstart program is really meant to just refresh, rebrand, and re energize your business. So, biggest thing as an agent is your sphere of influence is going to be your like main artery. Like, without a strong sphere of influence, who are you going to talk to? Are you going to cold call every single day?
Oh, God, I
No.
would die.
I don't think we're going to. So, just relying on family and friends and your neighbors and your coworkers, Helen at the grocery store that's bagging your stuff. Let her know, hey, Helen, I'm a real estate agent. Have you ever considered home ownership? What are
Right.
your real estate goals for 2025? Asking those questions and being super purposeful and forward with it,
Right.
Another big thing that agents really miss, and I'm guilty of it too, follow up.
Yes.
Follow up is
Mhm.
like the most important thing because if we don't follow up, we get forgotten.
Yes. Amen. And yes, we can all attest to having that it's like, I want to, but then I don't want to be like cringe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like, hey, I didn't forget about you. Do you want to buy another house? No, I know it's not going to be like that, but that's in my head. That's how it plays out, right? Like, I'm just, do you want to? So,
Like, hi,
anyway.
it's me.
Remember how much fun we had?
Well, and that's what I love too is a lot of my newer agents, I'm telling them, craft a strong newsletter. Go into Canva, just template it out, feature local restaurants because everyone loves to eat. Local boutiques and stores, local events going on, give them value that's not just real estate focused. And you're going to stay top of mind to them because they'll go, oh, I did go to that restaurant. Let me reach out to Anne or Kyle and say, oh my gosh, I had the veal chop. It was delicious. Like, those
Yes,
are the conversations we want because we're building those relationships and keeping them strong.
absolutely. Absolutely. And I was going to say something, but I'll wait to hear your last two.
So, time blocking. If it's not on your calendar, it doesn't exist.
Oh, great.
I hear so many times, I know that people are like, oh, I'm so busy. And my question is, are you busy or are you being productive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. True.
And then the last little piece is focusing on that 20% every morning. That's going to yield 80% of your results.
Okay.
Really leverage your time and focus on the lead generating activities, the activities that are going to bring you either productivity or profitability.
Right, right. So do you only offer your class right now to Delaware agents? Do you have a vision of, doing, because I feel like a lot of people from Keller Williams are promoted from within brokerages. So I feel like it's totally something you could branch out and do as like a, you know, is
Yeah.
that
So I've been getting a lot of newer people that are like in Tennessee and New Jersey and Washington. I got one in Vegas the other day, and they're like, I'm going through the course. What do I need to know? And I'm just having these dialogues, and I'm hoping in the next few months or so, I can launch some sort of kind of just national coaching program that
right?
will just hold you accountable. And you'll
Yeah,
have a real estate bestie that you can fall back on. Now,
right.
obviously, we're not giving, any sort of like state mandate.
No, not breaching any
So,
laws or anything. We're just talking super surface level to
yep,
where it's ethical and
yep. We're going to
legal.
set your foundation. That's all we're going to do. We're going to keep you accountable, have that foundation be strong so then you can go out and talk to your broker about broker related things.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what I was going to say is, along with that newsletter, if you are accompanying that with social media, that would be huge too. So when you're going to the event or you're planning to go to the event, aligning that, and of course I can do better too about that, but because all ages are following social media, whether it be TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or whatever your jam is, um, reaching those people, it builds that authenticity. That's the word. It builds that authenticity that you're not just writing a newsletter and saying, oh, here's the top 5 things to do this month. You're actually out there doing them, and it shows you as a community expert.
Yeah, because
And now that I said that, I'll have to do more of it.
I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Okay, please do. Please do. I need that kind of buddy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I told you that I went to Liz Brown, Daily Liz Brown, I'm not sure, is on TikTok. She is amazing, and she will really get you to feel comfortable in front of the camera. She does film school Wednesdays. And so she takes the hour to meet with a group all around the United States. And they don't have to be only agents from the brokerage that she's at, which is EXP. It's everyone. And she just gives you that, I guess sometimes it's that okay that posting is better than not, right?
Yeah.
So if you only get little views on this one, there's going to be one that you're like, how the hell did I have, Karen Reed, that one where it was like breaking news. I just found her taillight in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, like 33,000 views. And then I posted one last night where it's my husband dragging me in the pool. And I'm like, that is hilarious. And it's gotten like 25. So there's no rhyme or reason, but you got to show up every day and be authentic and real is what I would say.
Yeah, because all it takes is that one person. I had an agent the other day that was like, well, my posts don't get any reactions. Like, it's like my mom and like my grandmother liking it. I'm like, oh, great. But forbid somebody shares it and then it's in front of their entire like database and network. That's all it takes. You just need one person to see that, and they're going to align and say, I'm a bestie for life. Let me tell you.
Yes. I agree. And it's free, and you don't have to love everything. And it's like, I just love that social media makes us social and helps us find people outside of our community, because I mean, just think, if I have someone moving to Delaware, I'm going to send them to Kyle.
And if I have someone in Iowa, I know who to call.
Exactly. So, well, congrats again on building this following and having people reach out. That's so exciting. And it's also I know it's going to have other people, share, oh, I don't know anyone in Delaware, but I know this guy on TikTok, and it's just going to only grow your business even more. So,
yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. So tell me a favorite thing about, like, in your daily life, a favorite thing. Maybe it's a productivity tool. Maybe it's a social media. Maybe it's your favorite coffee. Just give me like Oprah used to have favorite things, the Oprah edition. I would love to know what your favorite thing is right now.
My favorite thing right now is my Hatch alarm clock.
Oh, yes. I saw this. Now tell me more about this Hatch alarm clock.
I am obsessed. I'm going to be like unplugging it and traveling with it moving forward. The way that it like yells at me to go to sleep at a certain time, and then it calms me down. And there's like this podcast episode or thing called Pillow Talk, and they talk about the day's activities. And then I have my white noise at night. It does like a soft blue light. And then in the morning for 30 minutes, it slowly starts to mimic a sunrise. And then I have the Love Island morning set up as my alarm clock. So I wake up to like, good morning, Islanders. Magical. And I'm beating the clock every day now. Like I'm waking up at 7, whereas I normally used to wake up at like 8:15.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds magical. That sounds life-changing. I was like, an alarm clock? What's that all about? I have one on my phone, but no, I get it. Mm-hmm. I go to sleep scrolling TikTok until I'm tired, and then I turn on YouTube to listen to one of my YouTubers talk about the crimes of that day, and that's how I go to sleep.
Just a little ambient noise.
Yeah. He murdered 25 people.
Do you have like a favorite like crime podcast that you're listening to?
I'm really into YouTube right now, as far as, because I don't have to watch it, but I do like to watch it. So the way I really found out about Karen Reed in particular was, her name's Nurse Kim. She's the real Nurse Kim on TikTok. She really exploded. She's the one that she goes lovies and clutch your pearls and clench your butt. And it's so funny. I did reach out to her to see if she'd be a guest. But I'm going to have to do a couple more times, I think, because I just love her. I'm her best friend from out of town. Like, yeah. I'm all in, but she doesn't have as much content. So it used to be only TikTok, and then she moved over to YouTube, and it was hot and heavy, but now it's really not as much. Turtle Boy is another one I listen to, because he freed Karen Reed, literally, and some of the shit he says, I'm like not a fan of, but I'm a fan of people standing up for what they believe in. I'm a fan of people not taking no for an answer and like figuring out stuff. And so I do listen to him a little bit, but I hear Robert Alessi, he was the new lawyer that came in. He's going to start his own podcast, and he's such a nerd, but I love him so much. And him and David Yannetti like love each other. Like they are for life. I love it so much. And so I would love to hear more from David Yannetti. Nurse Kim calls him her bowl of spaghetti, David Yannetti. And I'm all in.
Why would it be someone's bowl of spaghetti?
Because it's so good. It's so good.
Hilarious.
Spaghetti and Yannetti go hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
What is your favorite right now?
Ash and Elena from Morbid. They are the funniest. They're so respectful.
I'm going to put that in.
Yeah, Morbid podcast. And they're starting to put their stuff on YouTube as well. And Elena actually wrote a book. She actually wrote 2 books. And it's called The Butcher and the Wren. The first one I read, amazing. I read it in like 4 hours. And then she has a sequel called The Butcher's Game. But they're so funny. They're so authentic. And Ash loves Bravo too. So sometimes she'll throw some like references out. So it feels like I'm listening like to my besties talk about something that I also am interested in.
Right. I love that. So what, give me the name again. Morbid what?
Morbid.
That's it. That's the
That's all it
podcast.
is. Yep. And I think like the picture is like a dark green looking like a foresty kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All right.
phenomenal.
I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
in. Did they talk about Karen Reed at all?
I think they're going to be doing an episode on her now that the case is like completely closed. But they did like a 4-part series on Jack the Ripper that I listened to like all 4.5 hours. Like they're
Wow.
just phenomenal researchers. And again, they just keep it exciting and fun.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get mundane, like 10 out of
Okay.
10.
To all of our true crime lovers, Morbid Podcast. I'm very excited. My husband and I are going on a little road trip this afternoon. So that is going to be our background music or background noise because I don't really like music is not, I used to love music, but now I just like hearing people talk about killing people. No, I don't love to hear that, but it's just fascinating. And one of the reasons, and I'm not going to go like Debbie Downer, but my sister was actually in an accident. Well, I mean, she was murdered, but it wasn't intentional. It was vehicular homicide. And that was in 1998. And so I had to go to court and we had to listen to, and the outrage for me was that the defense attorney, or not the defense attorney, the state prosecutor, Wayne County attorney, my sister, she was in his eyes, no one special, right? She was a little bit of a wild card, if you will. My aunt actually went to a psychic or medium or whatever and said that it felt like she was a tornado while she was here. And she was a tornado, but she was still a good person and didn't deserve that way to pass away. So that I think really triggered something in me. And my mom was a victim rights advocate for a long time before she got sick. So I think that's where the passion comes from is my own personal experience. So when I saw the Karen Reed trial, it was like, okay, at first you're like, God, her bitch face is not good.
Yeah, I was
But I
like,
get it. I understand the assignment is you're fighting for your life. I just wish it could have been a little softer, like maybe when one of them was crying up there, like the mom, I don't know, but I'm sure she just can't because it shows weakness or whatever. But absolutely, no doubt, she was not the one who did it.
100%. Like there is no doubt in my mind that she is guilty. Like she is not guilty at all.
It was,
I'm just fascinated by that case. I
I
have so
know.
many questions.
I know. And hopefully, the bad thing is Alan Jackson was on Turtle Boy. If you haven't heard that one yet, it was so good. Alan Jackson, I love him. Now, he has represented people that were guilty that got off. She was not guilty. And so that is the story, the takeaway from there.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say? I forget. But she was not guilty. I think my biggest thing is that, again, my sister was hit by a car and he had no broken bones. I can tell you, my sister had a broken bone or two. And it was about the same, not exactly the same, but she had broken bones. And also, no one saw him in the front yard that whole night.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were coming in and out of that yard. The snow was the cat's trace or whatever. You can trace a cat. I'm like, okay, tell me how no one saw him.
Oh, yeah. So many red flags. I'm like, this is stupid.
It's so stupid.
It is.
Stupid. Well, thank you. I'm going to pull up this game real quick and maybe we'll play a couple. Okay. My other bestie, ChatGPT. Am I still on? Can you see me?
I can still see you.
Okay, good. I said, give me a game idea for this gem of an interviewee that I'm hosting. And I said, you can talk about real estate and Bravo. And so the first game that they came up with was Bravo or Broker. Guess if the quote came from a Bravo star or a burnt out agent. I don't know if any of these are Bravo, so I'm spoiler alert. Okay. I don't argue. I just explain why I'm right. Bravo or Broker?
I don't argue. I feel like that's Broker.
Broker. Yeah, I agree. Or $1 Million Listing. It could be Josh Flag. It could be.
Yeah.
Every deal is like a relationship, except it ends with an inspection report.
Broker.
The MLS is my love language.
Broker.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, okay. You can't buy class, but you can lease a Range Rover. That's gotta be Bravo. Let me see if it showed me who said that. Let's find out who said that. Okay. So the next one is Truth Bombs Coaching Edition, which there's 2 truths and 1 lie. Which one is the lie? Number 1, agents who time block earn 40% more on average. Most agents close their first deal within 30 days of licensing. Inbox zero is a myth created by people with assistants. Which one is the lie?
Option 2.
Most agents close their... Amen. That is correct because it took me 6 months. How long did it take you?
30 days.
Oh, well, you know what? Yes, I get it.
But only because I was talking, I took my course and I took a full year to take my exam. So people knew, and as soon as I was like, I'm officially licensed, they're like, okay, great, we want this property. That's the only reason. That is so unrealistic. Don't.
You didn't tell anyone. I did not tell anyone because I was so flippin' nervous about taking that test. I didn't want anyone to pressure me or anything. I did not tell anyone. And everyone's like, why didn't you tell us? They were like hurt. Well, because I was too stressed out about that test. And believe me, it took me a couple tries. So when I actually did make it, I was like, I am a realtor. Sing it from the roof.
Oh, yeah.
So this game is Truth Bombs. Bravo edition. Which one is a lie? There's 3 choices. Ramona Singer has launched more than 3 businesses. Actually, she's a maven of business. If you know, you know. Andy Cohen started as a real estate agent before Bravo. Or number 3, there's a real Bravo show called $1 Million Listing Dubai. Which one is the lie?
I want to say it's the last one.
Andy Cohen did not start as a real estate agent. He started being a production person a long time ago, actually. Have you ever read any of his books?
No.
Oh, well, the original ones are so interesting. I feel like he gets a little less open with us, because he's just like, people are crazy. Who's your least favorite out of all of the franchises? Do you have one person that you cannot stand?
Jax Taylor. I feel okay. That was an easy answer.
I agree. I feel like he is, and Brittany knew what she was getting into, so I can't feel sorry for her either, really.
No, and I think there's one more that's like a little more kind of like obscure.
Okay.
But I cannot stand. I would call her like Miley or Maylee. She was on the new season of Salt Lake City.
Oh, okay.
Her out because she was
a friend, right?
Yeah. They were like, yeah, we're done. She was just so annoying. Like, there's something about her. She rubbed me the wrong way.
Why do you think we keep coming back to watch these seasons? Like right now, Shannon and Tamrat is what I call her.
Yeah.
They could both just leave. It would be fine.
I would
And
be
I
so
know
okay.
we wanted them back because they're good TV, but Shannon is such a victim all the time. I cannot stand it. And I loved Jeff Lewis for a very long time, but he aligns himself with like Crystal, Snooze Fest,
Mm-hmm.
Shannon, Snooze, Sutton. I can't stand any of them. And I'm like, maybe we aren't the same people. Kelly Dodd is my person that I love to hate because she just is so
She makes it easy to hate.
it's like, this is my truth. Okay, well, your truth is crazy. And she thinks she's so funny. And it's just, yeah, that's another one that will be on Jeff Lewis all the time. I'm like, yeah, these are my people now. Favorite? I don't even think I have one anymore. Mine used to be Kyle. Like, I loved her. I just think right now, like, show us
Something.
everything, not just the pretty house that you live in and the, shopping that you get to do. So I would like her to be more real again, because she used to like bring it.
Always.
Who's your favorite?
Mary Cosby.
Oh, yes.
Mary Cosby could like go out and like do something so heinous, and I'd be like, but she's okay. It's fine.
Yeah. I feel like she does get a pass. That first season was not a good look for her, but she came back strong. And I love when she just tells people to just.
I love her and Angie's friendship now. Like,
Yes, I do too.
they grow on me.
She didn't want to be friends with Angie. She
No.
wanted Meredith to be better, and Meredith was never going to be better.
Meredith said, just give me a bathtub.
Yeah, I'm just going to lie in here with my husband.
It is such a good impression.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
Okay, so last game, coachable or cringe. These are real life coaching quotes, and the coach decides if it's coachable or cringe. So these are agents who are newer or have been in the business, for a while and aren't productive. Number one line, I don't want to bug anyone. Is that coachable or cringe?
Coachable. It's a mindset shift. That's all it is.
Absolutely. Get out of your own way.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. It's going to make you feel so much better when you're done. Got to say that to myself too.
And you're not informing and educating and advising. That's all it is.
And in your own way. It doesn't have to be some PowerPoint presentation. You do you. Be you. The next one is, I was going to post that, but I didn't know what to say. Coachable or cringe?
It's coachable, but it's kind of just like annoying because it sounds lazy.
Right. And it's like, it will be cringy, probably, but that's okay. If I watched videos of me from in 2017 when I started my real estate journey, I would tell you I wouldn't want to see those videos, firstly. But secondly, you don't get better if you don't do it. And that's what I tell Raymond all the time as well. I'm like, listen, he's like, I get in my head. I'm like, well, look at me. I just do it all. I don't care.
Yeah.
It might be cringy. Congratulations. But I really
just post it. Just post it. You know what? There's this thing called ChatGPT.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Next statement is, I don't need a CRM. I just remember stuff.
Cringe.
Coachable or cringe?
I'll show you why you need a CRM.
Okay. I am not super CRM user friendly. I feel like I do have a lot of stuff in my head. I can't remember where I put my keys, but there's a lot of things I remember. But I know there's so many drip campaigns in there that help you just stay top of mind, or what are they called?
Smart plans.
Smart plans. Thank you. See, I don't even know that, but Give me one favorite smart plan that you use
There's
that really helps build trust.
a smart plan that builds trust.
Or they go like there's the network update. Does anyone reach out to you after you send that? Go, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I didn't realize that that's how much houses we're going for.
I actually will have clients like while I'm out showing, they're like, I love your newsletter. And I'm
Oh,
like, "Oh,
good.
thanks. I'm glad you enjoy that." Like, because again, like, it goes back to highlighting different things. Like, obviously, I'm putting real estate focused stuff in there, but then I throw in a restaurant or a store, or like if I'm out doing like an event, like you talked about, they talk on that, and then they feel like they know me because we work with
Mhm.
people we know, love, and trust. So why not just kind of tackle that?
That's right. I love it. The last one, coachable or cringe. I only prospect when Mercury's in retrograde.
Don't renew your license. Don't do your C. Just get out.
I think when Mercury's in retrograde, it's kind of bad anyway. Aren't we all feeling like stressed out and crazy? That's not the right time to do it. That's
No,
so
and we're in Mercury in retrograde right now.
right, right, right. And we're feeling it. We
Yeah.
are feeling it. Oh my gosh. Well, this was a super bonus sized episode, and I feel like we could just talk for the rest of the time. And don't leave. I'm going to end the recording here shortly, but I want to just say goodbye. So, thank you, Kyle, for joining me. And I'm just, again, I feel like we've known each other for a long time. And so I can't wait to meet you in real life. And thank you for saying yes and being not your average neighbor.
Thank you so much.
Friends, don't forget to like, follow, share all the things. Talk to us. Tell us how fabulous you think Kyle is. I'm going to share his unhinged book club story because it's literally why I fell in hearts. So thank you again. We'll see you next week. Bye. All right.